So, my voice isn't so good today. I started losing it yesterday, and I explained yesterday that I was getting a little sick, but so I'm a few hours behind most of you guys. So in Lulu, so we're in Hawaii time. It's 8:24 ish, and feeling a little under the weather. But it's Christmas Day, so I had Christmas Day to myself today. Um, just due to a conspiracy of circumstances, ended up having the day by myself, which is fine. And it was kind of, therapeutic. It was, there's some fireworks going on outside. It was kind of therapeutic, and it was like having a retreat. So I think no matter how old you get as an adult, um, Christmas Day will probably make you think or recall some childhood memories. So I remember my uncle Harvey when I was a child, and he lived in a different town from me and my family. But Uncle Harvey would always show up on Christmas Eve or a day or two before Christmas, and he was my favorite uncle. The dude was hilarious, and he was a friend to me. When I was a little kid, he's a funny uncle, and as I grew up to be a teenager, he came to be a friend, and he introduced me to the rock and roll band Kiss. We all know the band Kiss, right? So this was in the early '90s. Early '90s, I was a teenager. I started playing guitar. I started getting to rock and roll, and because of him, I was really into the rock and roll band Kiss, and I subscribed to Guitar World magazine. So in the '90s, every issue of Guitar World had a centerfold poster, like a rip out poster. So as a rock and roll loving teenager, my room was wallpapered with these Guitar World rip out posters. Every month it was something different. So one of my favorite ones was a poster of the band Kiss in Tokyo, Japan. So it was a photo of the band Kiss in Tokyo, and in upper right hand corner was this Japanese writing, this kanji writing. And again, this is the '90s. There was no internet. There was no Google. There was no, any of that. But as a teenager, I always wanted to know what did this say? The Japanese characters on the poster. What did it say? And I had no way of knowing. But that year of high school, we got a Japanese exchange student, a girl who was very shy, as many young Japanese people are. And this was in Gadsden, Alabama. This is a bumfuck town. And looking back, this is like, for a girl from Tokyo, this had to be one of the shittiest places to get sent to as an exchange student. So, as a genius, I thought, hey, we have a Japanese exchange student in my class. I can bring the poster to her and ask her what it says. So that was my plan. So that's what I did. I took the poster of Kiss with the Japanese writing to school one day, and me and this girl were not friends. I'd never really talked to her before. I just knew she was a Japanese exchange student. So I come up to her with a poster, and I'm like, "Can you tell me what this says?" And I show her the poster, and she looks at it, and she goes, "No, no, no." And I'm like, "What?" And what does it say? She's very embarrassed. She's like, "No, no, 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 no." And then it hit me. It hit me. It just says Kiss, the name of the band. She thought I was asking her for a kiss, and she was embarrassed and disgusted. And once I realized that, I also became embarrassed. So I just kind of Homer Simpson backwards, and then we avoided each other for the rest of the year. So yeah, that's my story on my Kiss poster as a teenager. But I still listen to Kiss. Um, what are you guys doing? Was I wearing my sunglasses? No, I should have been because um, maybe I would have been less disgusting to her in that moment. Yeah, I wear my sunglasses at night. I think there's a song about that by I think the artist's name is Corey Hart. Sorry, I'm losing my voice due to a cold. Corey Hart. He's the guy who wrote "I Wear My Sunglasses at Night." Why the sunglasses indoors? Yeah, I end up answering this question in a lot of my lives. It's because I want to keep some anonymity, which again I realize sounds like an insane thing for a guy with uh, 200 something subscribers to say. But my channel is a coin collecting channel, and the coin collecting community is kind of a small community, and I want to keep some walking around anonymity. I don't want to be recognizable. I want to be able to talk to you guys face to face, but I also don't want to be like recognizable. That's all. No, I don't think the sunglasses make me cool or anything. So to answer your question, no, hey 3D, how you doing? Yeah, I assume studio lights are bright, but I'm not in the studio. There's no bright lights going on. I am next to a window, so there's some outside lights that are kind of bright. Um, but that's it. I didn't want this to be a long live or anything. I just kind of wanted to uh, share that funny story about the Kiss poster and my fond memory of my uncle Harvey. May he rest in peace. He was a musician. He played bass in a rock band in the 70s, and he also was a painter, and he had a couple of works of art up on my grandparents' walls in their house. May they also rest in peace. But yeah, Uncle Harvey was he was an interesting fellow, and now I'm an uncle myself, and you know I hope that my nieces and nephews one day in the future remember me as fondly as I remember my uncle Harvey, who was a great man. Well, that's it. Take care. I'll see you guys when I see you.